Back at Bears for some more Kirby's Deluxe. As in, Drew returned to Dreamland Deluxe. And level 5 here, Nutty Noon. Now before we go into this, look at the first letter of each level. C, R, O, W, and N. What does that spell? Crown. However, that's still not completed, because there's still a few other levels even after Nutty Noon, but we'll get to those in due time. So, without further ado, why don't we start off with level 1. And it seems like a regular old grassy lands, but there's a parasol ability there. I saw that. I was being too fast. Alright, but anyhow, we don't need that garbage parasol ability. Greetings, Cloud, how are you doing today? And I'm dead. Well, geez, start off the episode with a freaking death. Good thing I have 56 lives. Y'all didn't see that. Anyways. Alright, I got my sword ability. And this man over here actually gives you cutter as well. Now let's see if I can absorb it from here. Yes, I can. See, cutter ability. And definitely the difficulty here seems to ramp up a little bit. Hey, we all just woke up. Oh yeah, we don't have an upwards attack here. Alright, and there's a secret room door in here. I might need the whip ability, so I'm gonna pick it up. Well, that's okay for just a life. Oh, that makes up the one I just lost. Thanks, game. You're a real helper. Alright, this ability right here. If you just stand still. Alright, thank you. We have the wing ability, which allows Kirby to flap his little feathers and take a little bit of flight. And actually, it looks a little different than it did in the original. It looks a little more refined, if you will. I don't know, he allows him to throw feathers, and even for skydiving attacks. Alright, no secrets down here? Okay, cool. And I could even traverse this a lot better. Yeah, screw Parasol, I'm not touching it. Right, let's go up here. If the game would allow me, there we go. This should be our first energy sphere. But this doesn't seem like much, just these spiders over here. Probably the easiest energy sphere in this entire level. Not even specifically this level, I mean the entire world of Nutty Noon. And I believe there's something extra up here. Some cake. Onward to the next door. Alright, now that gives us a choice of spear or cutter. We just had cutter earlier, so why don't we have a little change of pace and do spear? And we gotta be careful, just like the ones back in World 1. They can get cut very easily. And the snowball people from level 4 are here. Now I'm gonna be a real careful lad over here. And, carefully traverse all of this. Alright, the game gives me sword, but I'm keeping my, sphere. No secrets up there. Way to place the Waddle Dee, but I still got your candy. Alright, if I remember correctly, there's a... Alright, here's a secret passage over here. And apparently these guys have a slightly different trajectory, where they are moving. Alright, gotta figure out a way into that secret door over here. Even though I genuinely do not remember how you get up there. I think you go from above. Ow, thanks, Snowball Dude. In the middle of the frickin' closet. Alright, here we go. Right over here. And it's just standing there. Why are so many of the energy spheres in this level so easy to get? They're just standing there. Oh, congratulations, you found the secret. You don't really have to earn it now, like in most other levels. I say, if you're gonna have a secret, I mean, it's nice that you're going through the effort and me having to figure out where the hell it is at the very least. But at least give it a bit of a challenge, too, so you know it feels like I really earned it. I'd say. Because I don't remember it being that easy to get in the original. Well, Well, they're exactly where they were in the original, so there's that, I guess. Alright, give me the leaf ability. We like leaves out here. Normally I get sand, but we use sand against the last boss. I want to use something a little different. Alright, it looks like there's a secret... Oh, just some stars. And there's something down here, and the game thought it could hide from me. A Maxim Tomato. You know what they say, you can't become champion of the Pokemon League without knowing how to spam Maxim Tomatoes. Anyone get that reference? Hell, if you do, well, you're a badass, as Dodge would say. Alright, there's another secret over here, it looks like. And there's our third energy sphere for the stage. Maybe you could even use this as a bit of an energy sphere guide if you're ever having trouble with getting them. Aha, I can hit you through the platform, but you can't hit me, and no need to miss out on that delicious donut. Too bad it isn't jelly-filled. That makes me sad. Alright, and it seems like our last section are just a bunch of spikes. We totally haven't seen that before. Alright, no secret up there. Let me see if there's anything down here. Alright, doesn't look like it. You gotta look at every nook and cranny to make sure that you're not missing out on any secrets. I always say. Alright, well this front spike destroys all the enemies in my path, and I try to marginally not get myself killed by the back one, we get our final energy sphere. So it's a good thing I didn't let go behind to that iron ball like I did before. And there's nothing extra. Stage 1 completed. I felt faster than the stage 1 in the last world, to be frank with you. And there's all those little confetti things in the background. And there we go. We finally got one for the first time in a while. Level 2, which appears to look like some sort of a tower. Alright, you got the copy room 3. Ability room 3, I mean. The 65 energy spheres you collected have unlocked the door to copy ability room 3. And now on to stage 2. Now we got ourselves a little bridge, it looks like. And we have to open that up. You missed. Now I have your power. Don't read that as the meme that I may or may not be referencing in a way. You know what I just realized, speaking of that? Funny how Kirby's never had a mummy ability. I mean, we've had mummy enemies. Hey, look at that right there. Speak of the devil. I mean, we've had mummy enemies, but we never had a mummy ability. Maybe that'll be a thing in a later game. I hope so. It could have been the thing in this game, for frick's sake. Oh yes, and we can even wall jump with this ability. I think I might have asked this question of the day in a previous Forgotten Land episode. But if you ever want to see an ability in Kirby, now what would that ability be? Like, what would its attributes be? What would its attacks be? Etc., etc. Oh, that's right. When I take damage, I can actually Mirage out of it. Sure, I still take the damage, but I can kind of counter back, which is awesome. Alright, and it's giving me the sand ability. Why don't we take it, oh graciously? I might even have to take that bomb ability, too. So, why don't we do that? Because if I remember correctly, there are some parts of the stage where bomb is required. Hey, look at that, a bomb. A real big one, too. Now, people are gonna think this is staged. Yeah, might as well be. Alright, let's wait for this to get bigger. Go! And give us the secret room. Alright, seems like we just gotta open up that door and place a bomb in there. If I remember correctly, you gotta angle this, especially with that Gordo in the way. Alright, got real close there. Let's just try that. Yep, there we go, it worked. Give me the energy sphere, we need it. We need it more than anybody else. It's to fix the ship. Alright, give me that free ticket. And onward to the next area. Haha, those mummies can't get me, you're all a bunch of losers. Which I don't remember what they're called specifically, they act just like Scarfies, only a little differently. Alright, now if I remember correctly, there's a lot of wind in this area. And it seems like the game kind of wants us to guess the right direction. And give me that. We need it. Alright, I'm going to say the middle one. Alright, thankfully I'll let you do numerous ones anyway, so... yeah, it doesn't really matter that it's expecting you to guess different ones. At least it's not like Super Mario Maker levels. Where you guess the wrong one, you're dead. Or you just get sent back to the beginning or some garbage. Alright, no need to scuffle with Scarface. Alright, we chose correctly there too. Makes me wonder, would this one open that door? Yes, it would. Yeah, rude, okay. It doesn't seem like there's any secrets on that part of the level, thankfully. And open that door, we got ourselves a mid-boss. It's Moundo. Now we've all seen him back in World 3. And so I'm just gonna keep hitting him until he tries to get close and I simply dodge. I can even carry stars with us. And try to strike him back to its center. And, uh-oh. Oh, perfect. That wasn't a thing in the original. Or if you accidentally kill it, it doesn't give you the ability. Because we're definitely going to need this to get the energy sphere here. And by hitting these stakes, which the game doesn't exactly tell you, which annoys me, it's almost like I have to guess which ones are the right ones. Because that's real good design, I guess. I need to get those two out of the way, so let's do this one. 1 and 2. Alright, cool. There is no guessing. Do not hit this one, because this one will block you up, and I'll show that after I collect it. Alright, and I think there's a super ability in this stage as well, so... I don't think we have to worry about any more of those. And so you'd block your way, and you'd have to redo the entire stage for that one energy sphere. Alright, and here's our super ability. The Flare Beam has returned since level 2. I feel like I've referenced every single level up to this point. And now time to cast a little magic. The Flare Beam can charge up these little star blocks you got seen here. And we can get ourselves some stars from it. And it's a little heart shape, that's nice. And I kind of like that little graphic that they got sitting there. Isn't it also Kirby feels like he's running faster when he has a super ability? I'm just now realizing that. I don't think that was in the original either. Kind of felt like normal speed to me back then. And a little clown face is made. Because again, I need all of those extra lives. And I really always like the sound of this made. Get away from me. And the Joy-Con even makes some sounds. I don't think the Wii remotes did that. Ah, suck it, Wii remotes. Alright. And a big old face gets made over here. Alright, and that should set up our path into the world of darkness. We shall fight yet another sphere doomer. Let us venture through another dimension. Alright, simply just running through everything. However, I don't think I'll be able to hit the shadow wall back there. I've got to hit those bombs quite precisely. Alright, this can go through the door, I don't gotta worry about aiming. I would say just try to absorb them all at once. Alright, come on, spike wall. Now. Alright, come on down. Now. Come on, move it. Alright, cool. I think those can go through walls anyway, so I don't even know why I'm aiming that much. But whatever. You know what they say, just gotta be more precise. And then after those, they just leave that one there. Probably because it's at the very end of the stage. Alright, what do we have available? Stone. We are not picking Parasol. Do not like that ability. Not at all. Alright, and here's our fight against the Sphere Doomer on a moving platform. This could be a little difficult. Especially since he's moving all the way over there. Alright, he's already got a fourth of his HP out of the way. I really wish that uppercut was in earlier Kirby games. That would have been cool. Alright, and as you know, stone is impervious to all damage, so I don't even have to worry about dodging it. I did not want to do that. Goodbye. And that's the electrical sphere doomer of the stage down. Give me 2 more energy spheres. Alright, let's finish this stage and go on to the next. Makes me wonder what those blocks were back there just now, but it doesn't matter. No more secrets to be found here. One. Just barely made it. Well, that gives us another one up. Yay, 60 lives. I'm totally gonna need all of them. Alright, level 3. Alright, subgame unlocked. The 70 energy spheres you've collected have unlocked the door to the Bomb Rally subgame. Play with friends. And now, stage 3 awaits our reveal. And now, if I remember correctly, this stage has some bit of a wind gimmick. Yeah, right here. Which, on a first playthrough, could be a little annoying to deal with. But you'll soon find it's manageable. It's not that bad. Oh, look at that. Because I didn't get that beam ability, I missed the life. It doesn't really matter. As long as it's not an energy sphere, I really don't care. I'm good. Alright, let's get this cutter ability then. I come over here to get these bananas I really don't need. Let's go down here. And so we just go up this huge old wind tower. It looks like there's not a secret. And thanks to the wind physics, this could be a little difficult. However, just keep your controls nice and tight. It won't be that hard. And just keep going up here. You're almost there. And no energy sphere, weirdly enough. However, it looks like there's something special back here. I think. There isn't. Okay. Just making sure there's any secrets that I'm not missing. Alright, and time to outspeed yet another monkey. However, I have to go through all that. Oh wow, look at that. Easily outspeed him. Almost like a Pokemon game. Almost like competitive Pokemon. Alright, we just patiently wait here to cut up the monkey. Alright. And thankfully the game gives you more than enough time to grab the key. So it doesn't fall into the pit. And now there are electrical cannons, unlike the fire and ice cannons that we've seen in previous levels. These, I'd argue, are probably the most lethal. Ah, you missed. Alright, secret door. And thankfully there's a beam enemy literally sitting right there that even gives you it. Alright, now it looks like you gotta go through some sort of long path to get to that. And just get that man out here. Oh boy. No! Get me out of there. Screw you. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's get a little closer. He's dead. Alright. And that's all you have to do. Just go through a very short maze of those enemies that like to eat people. And you get your energy sphere. Who cares? I'm not gonna bother with that beam enemy. No, you don't. Not today. Alright, and it looks like the game wants me to use high jump. Yay, I'm so excited to use one of the worst abilities ever created. Because Kirby knowing how to fly, he so needed to frickin' jump really high. He so needed to know how to do this. And I believe there's an energy sphere here as well. Oh, frick. No, you motherfucker. Oh, that's salt-inducing. That, I hate this stupid ability. Wait, can I redo this? Oh, yes, I can. Alright, never mind. Come on. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna keep doing this until I get it. I'm not giving up. Don't even need to charge it. No, no. Okay, good. Alright, at least it lets you redo it. That's nice. I don't have to go through the entire stage all over again to try that again. Oh, sand ability. Give me the power to wield the sand. Alright, we got a bunch of pizza as well. You know what they say, ground types are strong against rock types. Look at that. Oh my jeez. No, 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 no. Alright, go into this cannon. And you fly all the way up here. Alright, that's where we came from. And now I want to grab the wing ability. And there's our final energy sphere, just cheekily hiding in the clouds. Couldn't hide from me. Totally not because I've seen it before, but yeah. Alright, that's the end of stage 3. And 61 lives. Oh boy. Alright, Mecha Challenge unlocked. The 75 energy spheres you've collected have unlocked the door to the Mecha Challenge. This is a special stage for just one player. Why, thank you, Maggie Loa. Now, stage 4. We're getting real high into the clouds, too, it seems. Almost to space. As that's a nice little aesthetic that this level has. Alright, jump on this fish thing very carefully. Let's jump on the Bronto Burt very carefully as well. I'm waiting for it to go up a little. Neat. Alright, this can get a little hectic, so be careful. Okay. Alright, there's a second boot over here. Let's use it. No, you... That's totally a figment of your imagination. That didn't happen. I don't want to hear nothing. That didn't happen. I don't want to hear nobody in the comments saying, oh, he died again to the fall. Just say, wow, that was a real hectic jump you had there. Hey, don't worry, we all make mistakes. Those can be a little hard. Yes, please say that in the comments, okay? Okay. And you fall like a rock if you fall off this thing. Do not fall off of this. And to make up for that lost life, we're doing that. Now let's make it through here. And that's our first energy sphere for the stage. Think I'm missing an energy sphere? You crazy. And I'll just suck up this Kaboo because I'm mean like that. And beam ability. Give me it. Now, we got more ropes to climb on over here. But that's really it. Just more ropes. Not much to say here for commentary. Oh. Alright, and there's an energy sphere down there. Now we just wait for these cannons to stop shooting, and we nab it real fast. Pretty out in the open, really, and it's super easy to get. Just gotta know the timing a little bit better. That's pretty much it. I wonder what these one-eyed fish enemies are called anyways. Does anybody happen to know? I thought I could always just look up on the wiki. But, enough of me rambling. Why don't we get to the next part of the stage? And I believe this one also has another super ability. Mecha, gimme. And it seems we have reached some sort of a tower, if you will. Alright, where's our mid-boss? Fun, you give me a mecha ability and then you give me fire and ice. Here, have a bomb. I like laying mines down. And you notice that this stage layout is slightly different. Just because there's a bit more of a ceiling now, so makes some of his attacks, like his seed dropping attack, or throwing attack, I guess, a little harder to dodge. Wait, no. Ah! No, it doesn't matter. I keep forgetting about that. And also, how did that one shot kill him? Anyways, we are here with the Grand Hammer, once again, just like back in level 4. And you know what that means. One more special stage to go through. Ready your strength, Kirby. Flatten them! And it can even break those nearly indestructible blocks as well. I think regular hammer can do that too, honestly. Give me those prizes that we waiting for. I can leave that star there, it doesn't matter. Alright. Slam down the hammer. And that's even more stars and more to reach fast. Alright, let me wait for this one to open over here. I might have done that too early. Yeah, too early. Alright, there we go. Oh, and there's some giant cannon up there. I believe this unlocks, if I remember correctly. And we just slowly rise up this elevator. The elevator to heaven. Alright, seems it stopped, so why don't we go this way? And the spring shall propel us upward to destroy this ginormous block. And Kirby has to have a concussion after that one. 1 like equals 1 bandage on Kirby's head. Yeah, and he lost his hearing too, if he can somehow hear. At 1 like and you can provide 1 hearing aid for Kirby. Alright, get up, Kirb. We got a mission to do. Even though Kirb's a completely different character. Alright, get moving. I'm just gonna float up here because fuck platforming on that. No. Whew, I almost died. But not today. We don't die out here. We're too smart for that. Hello, sack of potatoes 55. How are you doing today? He was bored Deluxe, right? At this point, I'm just trying to float over everything. And why don't we get into this door before it crushes us? Man, that's kind of dank. Kind of dank that he killed that many people all because he was bored. I wouldn't say that's only the reason why he's killed so many. But it's definitely not just because he's bored. But answer me this question of the sack of potatoes 55. If you would like to see a new ability in a future Kirby game, what would that ability be? Alright, we've seen the Spear Doomer a few times already, and that is our 2 energy spheres for this stage. And now that will be the completion of stage 4 once we hit the door. And open this gate, and we can even peer off into a starry night sky if we'd like to. And I'm gonna grab that fighter ability. And now brace yourselves for this next stage. Caveman Kirby. I had a friend once who had an idea for a Buccaneer Kirby. Basically, if Kirby were a pirate. Alright, and that's ourselves another 1-up. Alright, stage 5. Sub-game unlocked. The 80 energy spheres you've collected have unlocked the door to the Crackety Hack. Sub-game. Play with friends. Never heard of that one, but let's go on to stage 5 real fast. And now this stage definitely is a little bit more different than most other stages we've covered because, unlike just some normal platforming, this stage is a boss gauntlet. And, if you didn't know, there's a secret entrance up here. He probably does raid factories, I wouldn't say otherwise. I'm gonna keep fighting Kirby, actually. Ah, blast. This game Nah, I'm using Mecha Kirby, I want Mecha. Get over here. Well, there goes my free Maxim Tomato I was gonna use. Nah, that's Kirby's Squeak Squad. Alright, our first boss for today is the Water Gullibros, and as I've stated before, always absorb the abilities you get from the bosses. Because they can house some secrets every time you get them. Alright, you got a very predictable attack pattern. Face this. Goodbye. Now give me your ability. And I also like the song in this stage too. It's a nice little remix of King DDD's battle theme in Superstar. Alright, you just calmly hit this 3 times. And your first energy sphere is yours. Alright, now who's the next mid-boss that we shall take on? It is King Do. Now notice how there's some spikes on the wall. Can make avoiding certain attacks a little harder. And he's dead. Oh yes, that's one thing I forgot to mention. If you were to discard an ability and it gets hit by spikes, as you just saw, they instantly get destroyed. And now, here's a new mid-boss we have yet to see, and the final mid-boss we'll ever see in this game. Well, final new mid-boss we'll ever see. And his name is Doobie, looking like a UFO of some sort. Why did I... Okay. And we'll see what ability he gives. Spoiler alert, I already know. And you can kind of guess from some of his attacks. Or its attacks, I should say. It's more like an it than a his. Ow. Kirby doesn't like being electronically sparked, man. I'm not some sort of electronic unit. Alright, and he's down. And he gives you the Spark ability. As I've stated before, a pretty broken ability in this game. Yeah, he was in the original, but a new mid-boss up to this point in the game is what I mean. Upward and downward. Alright, and that's our second energy sphere. Let's move on to the next part of the stage. Okay, that was my fault. I just stood there. Alright, moving on to yet another mid-boss. Now, who will it be this time? Ooh, we're getting double-teamed today. But that's just how I like it. We got Gigant Edge and Kibble Blade. Now, why don't I take out the slightly easier one to deal with? And he's down. Now I'm gonna suck up your friend's ability, Kibble Blade. How do you like it, huh? And you're down too. Now you can absorb either one you want, since both of them can cut ropes anyways, as we've stated before. Wait, don't... Oh, the boss music? I can't really tell. Because I can't even hear out of my monitor, fun fact. But still. As roll. Alright, I'm not good. You know what? Have a little change of pace. Let's take the ninja ability. Even though this is like the third time we've had it now in this episode. Alright, this should be our final mid-boss gauntlet here, and we got both Moundo and Bonkers. Look at that, Moundo's already almost dead. And Bonkers is dead. I want the hammer ability. As I've said before, if this game had Pokemon tiers, Hammer would be like S rank, and it wouldn't even be in Ubers. Hammer would be in frickin' anything goes. That's how broken Hammer is. I love this ability. And any Kirby game, really. It doesn't matter if it's Amazing Mirror, this Kirby game, Triple Deluxe. They're all good. It's good in every game. And that's our final energy sphere. Alright, and I can even destroy these. Get ourselves some free stuff. A full restore for our travels, and that's the stage. Alright, level 2. Oh well. Just a mere 15 stars. And hey, Sack and Potatoes 55, if you're enjoying this stream so far, please leave a follow. It helps out the community. Thank you. And boss stage 6. Anything we unlocked? And that's every energy sphere on Popstar. Alright. I would go in here, but I'm afraid I've got places to go. But anyways, thank you everybody for watching this edition of the Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe Episode 5. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. I would like to give a special thank you to both Cloud and Sack of Potatoes for joining us today. And in the next stage, we shall take on this mysterious boss that looks like it takes place in a solar system of some sort. And we'll finish the final thing of Popstar. Alright. It's like... I bet it was like that. I bet it was like fighting Jesus. But anyways, tune in next time for we will take down the boss of Nutty Noon. Thank you everybody for watching. And see you next time. Have yourself a nice day.